So for the second step, the thing that we're going to be doing is that we're going to be installing the libraries we need just to actually run the application. So the first thing we want to do is that we want to switch from the main branch to another branch that I made, which is called the video recording branch. It's much more stable than the main branch. The main branches currently have some bugs and some issues that I would not recommend trying to set up the application on the main branch. But in the future, we're going to be actually jumping and making changes to the main branch. So you want to switch to the video recording branch, and then you click on show. After clicking on show, you're going to see the following folders. You want to jump into the Elm Forge folder, and then at the top you want to type in CMD, which is going to open the command line interface. Now for this project, we're going to be using Python. If you don't know how to set up Python as well, you can just send me a message. I will show you how to set up Python. For me, I kind of like using Python with Anaconda. Anaconda is very nice because what Anaconda does, it kind of isolate the Python environments from each other. So you, for example, if I am like doing multiple projects at the same time, I don't want my Python, like my multiple versions of Python to be clashing together. This is why I would kind of recommend going with Anaconda. Again, also if you need help setting up Anaconda, it's very easy and quick. It takes less than 5 minutes. Just send me a message and I'll be gladly to help you, as well as installing Python too. So the way that I want to do it is that I will type Anaconda. So you can't activate OpenFL, which is the environment I have. Oh, I might have mistyped activate. Okay. So just for reference as well, the Python version I'm using is 3.9.21. I would recommend using something, uh, anything that is newer than 3.8. So like 3.9, 3.10, 3.11 would be recommended to use. So the thing we want to do now is that we want to install the libraries that our application uses, which is in the requirements.txt folder. So how you do that is by typing pip install -r requirements. So I don't know how to type requirements.txt. For me, it's going to finish in a matter of seconds because I have done this before, but if you're doing this for the first time, it might take a minute or two. And I noticed that the ASCII formation for this folder is like UDF-16, which I don't know why. It's supposed to be like an ASCII of UDF-8, so you can actually read it. Which is I'm gonna open it in Visual Studio Code just to show what. Sometimes people would face issues, which let me show an example to that. For example, if I change the version of this library that we're gonna be using to 9.0.1, and then I run the code again, it's going to show the following error that, oh, I could not find the click with a 9.0.1 version, but the newest version is 8.1.8. So what you want to do is that you want to copy that version, then go back in here and then paste it to the newest version you have. Because again, every Python version can support like newer versions of certain stuff, and you just want to always make it up to date. So if you face any issues, just go on up and update that and then run the code again, and that should fix the issue for you. Because it's very important to mention that when you do the installation setup, it goes from top to bottom. But if the code crashes at some point, like for example, if it does crash in line 40, it's not going to complete the other stuff too. And this is like a big issue because you need everything to be installed in order for this application to actually run. So this is kind of the second setup step. Uh, Again, just as a recap, you need to have Python. Uh, it's mandatory to have Python, but it's not mandatory to have Conda. But again, it's like a recommendation to have Conda. Just you don't want to have multiple Pythons clashing with each other. So the next step is I'm going to be showing how to actually run the application since we have everything set up and ready to go.